What's up? How's it going? Just trucking here, trucking along. I'm crashing into a car for every follower I get right now. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I was doing some long hauls last night, but now I'm just doing a bunch of short hauls, trying to discover some new cities and whatnot. Try to explore as much as the map as I can. Yeah, I'm up near the top part of Colorado, I believe. Trying to tick off a bunch of these little small cities by doing some shorter loads. What you up to right now? You still playing truck sim or are you just hanging out now? Just gotta back this in right here. They put it in a terrible spot. I know I chose the hardest setting, but this one's just kind of weird. Terrible spot. I almost had it right there. Just messed it up. Cut that in. Follow it back. Follow it back. Oh, I should have cut it in some more. We'll see if it calls this good. Yep, it's good enough. Excellent. Alright, let's see if we can find another job to do. Let's see your freight market. We're up in Sterling, Colorado. That's gonna be a long one. No. I really want one that cut across Colorado. Maybe go into Utah there. So it cuts through the top. I could do something like that. Where I just mark off the different cities right here. There should be one that goes through. That one goes down below. Really just wants to take me above. There's just not a road connecting those cities there. It's a short one. I have to do one of those. How many miles is that? 1500. Let me check the world map. Let me see what that looks like there. Yeah, there's a road. I don't know why it wants to. Maybe these are. Those are kind of tight roads. Let me go back to here. One of those would be cool. It's really not that long. It's 1,500 miles. It's like the one that they have me doing here. Could even find one here. A short one, short one. No. Takes me up to the middle of Wyoming. See, it shows it take me down below. Oh, no. Nothing. Could click off like all of these. If I do that. It could be good. It's a tiny trailer though. Probably means I could do those all quick. Let me go back to this one. These heavy cargo ones are cool. No. Where's that one going all the way? Oh, I didn't want to do that. I want the one that goes all the way to California. That would be good. So yeah, that. instead of going up through there, just mark it on the map. I think that would be good, and that's 1,400 miles. That is quite a long ways, but I think that'll be alright. Probably have to stop for gas somewhere in between. I think that'll be fun. Let me just try to speed through this one. I'm gonna speed through all the traffic lights in town. Oh, there's a cop in front of me. Give me an even bigger red light violation because I did it in front of a cop. Even though technically it should have counted as a right on red. But I did cut through the middle of the intersection. But it does that all the time too, even when you try to do a normal right on red. "105 miles. Where's this place at?" Gotta loop all the way to the back. Try to get there as fast as possible. Excuse me. I didn't even look at what I'm supposed to be hauling. Yeah, 1,400 miles is gonna be a long drive. Might be even longer with those stops I want to do in the middle. Especially because some of those roads are pretty windy. That'll help me discover a bunch of those cities, especially all those ones middle of Utah and the ones all the way across Colorado there. I don't know why the GPS doesn't just take me to the middle instead of go up through Wyoming. It may just be because it has a higher speed limit. It's probably like 2-lane highway instead of like 2-lane, 4-lane highway instead of 2-lane road. Which means the speed limit's probably higher on those. Got some XP for free roam. Get off the road right here. Try to cut around this guy. It's my turn. To test out all the reverse gears. This looks like the spot. Looks like we're gonna be taking, I don't know, some type of mill stuff. Grain maybe. Depend how heavy it is too. 41,000. It's not a light load. It's really not. That should be pretty easy though to do. I gotta pick it up first, and I'll give me the map once I go. I like all these custom areas they have though to pick up stuff. Picking this up from like a mill and like greenhouse space, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's see where the map's taking us. See, it wants us to go up through here. I don't know. We'll go there. And then, looks like this road's the best. And then, 3. Delete. Delete that one. That one. That one. So I want to go through this town. Right there. Number 1. And then 2. And 3. 4. And then through Salt Lake City, I believe. 5. Let's cancel that one. Just go through there. Yeah, it should be like that. No. Yeah, it looks alright. Yeah, this mapping situation's horrible. We go through to Elko, Nevada, and down into Sacramento. Yeah, that seems alright. Probably won't get wrangly. Maybe figure that out while we're driving. Yeah, there's really not many more miles to go. That we added on. Says we got 60 hours to finish. That's more than enough. gonna start trucking. It's probably gonna take like an hour and 30 minutes or so to get there. Should be able to do it in less time though. I think in an hour, about an hour should all be all it takes. It's gonna pull out. About hit that truck head on. Nope, took out a stop sign. They're not gonna be happy with that one. Just gotta remember when I pull up to some of these towns to check them off the map, because sometimes they don't go off and they'll start telling you to turn around. Well, just time to put some miles down and keep trucking. We're on Highway 76, not 67. Is that Route 66 that we're taking up here? I haven't looked. Once we get past our first town, then we're discovering I'll stop and take a look. That does seem right. Seems like the right area. Try to get up to high speed here so we can shave them miles off. I'm gonna start passing on the right, even though it's a terrible idea. I don't see what could go wrong here. Oh, perfect. Executed perfectly. Had to see when our first turnoff is up here. Miles an hour, that means 14 in-game hours about. We'll be at our destination. If we don't slow down or crash. It's a big if. Oh, we got cars in our way. So I kind of like to be in the right lane back there, or on the side over here. It's not really a lane, but it's where I like to be. Lets you squeeze between the cars. No, you don't have to slow down for them. And if you ride it properly, like you're all the way to the right there, the cops don't give you tickets because your speed limit doesn't show up. See, like it is right now. But if we get back over, see the speed limit pops up again. We got to bypass the way station. That's good. Okay, we're shaving those miles off quick. Once we get in the, like, Nevada and these, I think it's like 2-lane roads we got coming up that we're going to be getting on. It's going to suck. Probably end up hitting someone head on, trying to pass them. Alright, I'm going to pull off here. Oh, that semi-truck's trying to pull off here too. Try and pass this bus on the right. See if we have enough room. Squeeze right in. Easy. Trying to flip on us. We're coming up to our first place. Hopefully I don't have to drive into the town to register it as us discovering that place. Get in the left right here. Hopefully don't hit anyone head on. Only hitting people head on if we get another follow. Oh, go on the right. Hold on to it. Traffic light. Squeeze through, and there's a guardrail right there. I ain't got time for these traffic lights. I got places to be. Like, here's the city up here on the right, I believe. Yeah, it's not registering us discovering it yet. Maybe once I get up here. What are we waiting on? What are we waiting on? Oh, there we go. We discovered it. And we got an achievement for that. Discovered 10 cities. I don't know where it's at, but let's go up and discover these dealerships and shops too. These dealerships, yeah, and shops, or what would you call it? Garage. Oh, it's a recruitment agency, and this one, maybe a dealership? It doesn't want to say. This doesn't want to say. It's a Freightliner dealership. Now I gotta back up into the intersection. Try not to damage the trailer. And of course you wanna go left. You just wanna ruin my day, don't you? Alright, we'll mark this place off the map. Even though we didn't discover everything, we discovered enough stuff. Yeah, our next place will be Steamboat Springs. Cool little town. Next place we should be able to just drive right through the middle and discover the place on the map. And the one after that's kind of iffy. We have to drive down a road for a little ways. Weird little turn here. I like these houses here. You don't really see houses in the game that much, I feel like. Especially not ones with like driveways like these. Yeah, here we are. Now we're on these short roads. I think that's why the game was trying to take us the other way up through Wyoming. It looks like we got a little room to pass here on the right. It's just a windy road. Yeah, 45 miles an hour. Here's the thing, this landscape is crazy. We got a pipe going through the middle of these mountains. Steep roads too. Oh wow, yeah. I probably would have never found this on the map if I wasn't going the way I was going. Really, you're gonna give me a speeding violation? Not even a wrong way violation. Just one for speeding. Truck's gotten super slow trying to get up these hills. Oh, it's like a national park. See, that's why I don't want to take us up through here, because it's a national park. Here's the thing, what's the worst it does? You know, like a $5,000 fine? 1,500 bucks. I got like 3 of those tickets just back there and I hit that car. I was speeding. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. See, like, it was really trying to not have me go this way. I think it gets straight and flat after this though. I was only going 5 miles an hour above the speed limit. That's really not even that bad. I think this downhill part's gonna be pretty crazy. I think we're getting towards the top here. I think it has to be downhill soon. I bet the game will let me launch my truck off of these cliffs up here. I have to see if I can do that. Not with this load though. I might teleport back over here and drive up through here. What does I say? Scenic overlook. It does look pretty cool. Another scenic overlook. We're like on like a big plateau kind of on top of this mountain. And now we're getting to the downhill part. This is the scary part. Especially with me driving, who knows what's gonna happen. What is this place? Visitor center. And trail overlook something. Of course there's a cop here. I get it, I'm speeding. I'm speeding. Alright. Oh. Oh. Reverse? Maybe? Hmm. Isn't that something? Not sure how I got in this situation. Let's make my wheel freak out. The wheels. Alright. We almost had it. Come on. There we go. Look, not even any damage. Dude, that was my shear there. That rock wall was there. If it wasn't there, we probably could have made that turn. Now we're moving again. I'm worried this drive's gonna take longer. I get it, I'm speeding. I know there's a cop behind me, so I'll be smacking that wall. This drive's gonna take a while. Let me check how much more time we got. See, I think... Yeah, once we get to the bottom of this and we get in this town right here, it should be pretty smooth and flat. Shouldn't have a problem. Get back to it. Just had to save that clip real quick. Oh. It's tight hairpin turns or switchbacks, whatever you want to call them. These are kind of switchbacks right here because it just goes left and right down the mountain. miles down to the bottom. And yeah, we're out of the national park. That's good. I don't know what national park this is. Really don't. Cool little house right there on the left and the right. Oh, there's a lake to my left. The sign probably said what lake it was. I didn't really look. Well, it makes sense by that. The map was telling me to go the other way up through Wyoming, but I've already done that. I've already seen all those places. And this way is quicker. Well, quicker if you don't crash, but who's really counting? Get to some nice flat, smooth roads. Doesn't matter if it's 2-lane, I just need flat, smooth roads. That lets me pick up speed. And now it's up to 60. That wants me to slow down for these turns, but yeah, I probably will have to slow down a little bit. So we don't flip, because these are kind of sloping down turns. Those are like the worst ones. Then it gets kind of like the mass moving up off the truck. Kind of makes the truck a little floaty around the turns, and then wants to roll over. Watch for wildlife. Oh, we got a passing lane. Passing lane in a tight turn. Wow. He was wanting to flip there. I got a passing lane and a person going 30 miles an hour faster. Pretty realistic. Keep on trucking. Now we're into like a foresty area. More trees for sure. Please don't let there be a car. Please don't let there be a car. Oh no, we're good. Another passing area. What does that say? It says it's a big slope down. Oh, I think it's talking about a runaway truck ramp. I don't use those, I just use other cars to slow down. See, there's the truck ramp. Hit a few of those. I tried to launch my truck off the end of this before, but it doesn't really work that good. Oh, we got this town up here. Steamboat Springs. Discovered the place. Now we gotta pull into town. And just keep on driving. gotta slow down for these cars. Not that one. We do that strategy again, or just go through the middle. Oh, it worked again. This one's all red, so it probably won't work. Oh. Got a speeding violation, actually, not even a red light violation. There's too many cars on this. So let me check the map, see where we are. I'll be honest, we haven't gone very far, but I had to slow down back there. Yeah, I'll just squeeze through the middle of the intersection again. Now I should be pretty flat. Hopefully. Cool little mountain town area though. See, I was thinking it was gonna be flat, but you know, we just got a big turn coming up. But it looked flat on the map. It may be up and down hills though. I don't think anyone's here. I think we're just talking to the void. We're almost down to less than 1,000 miles though. That's pretty good. It only took us like 30 minutes to do that. Around 30 minutes. And my last load, picking it up, dropping it off, parking the trailer and going to get my next load took 30 minutes. And it took us like 30 minutes to go like 350 miles or so, around there. Ooh. Wasn't really expecting this whole town to be gridlocked. I think I did a pretty good job there. Saving my truck from getting totaled. I don't know when it became a one-lane road, but must be one of those stoplights I was running through. I get it, you need 1 million speeding tickets and a red light violation. I get it, I get it, I get it. Crazy sunset right there though. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, the hills. I have a feeling I'd run into these. These are horrible though when it comes up to a turn like this. Lifts the weight up off the front tires. This one wants me to go 55. Just cut through the middle and try not to flip. Flipping your truck in this game is the worst thing ever. Just an instant whole loads you're on, you're getting no money. I'm running the slower trucks too on these turns. Line turn. Should be alright. That'd be like a cool road to try and go down back there. I know a lot of these states, they all have hidden little secrets. Little secret roads or some of them have racetracks in them. And I think that'd be cool for when the road trip DLC comes out, because they've had the racetracks in this game like forever. Little racetrack Easter eggs you can go to. One of them's like a figure eight, I think, up in Wyoming. Oh, I finally got a wrong way violation. Really not that much money for how bad it is. Yeah, these roads do suck. I hate these ones the most. The highways, at least I can choose left or right most of the time, or pick all the way on the right to the shoulder. On these roads, I got in my lane or oncoming traffic. Oncoming traffic usually doesn't end that good. Let's slow down there. Gotta get around this cop. Hope he doesn't give me a wrong way violation. He's probably gonna give me a speeding ticket though. Slow down for this. I'm gonna try to pass this guy. Don't notice me, cop. Really not even speeding that bad. These people are just going slow. Around now, you should be doing at least 30 over the speed limit at all times. We're in a 40 zone. See, this is how you get the really bad speeding tickets. The game's known for having these little towns where it goes from like freeway speeds down to city speeds, and then you just get a speeding ticket from one of the cops. And it's like a 30-mile-an-hour over the speed limit ticket. Middle lane. Oncoming traffic. I'm doing 94. I don't know how I got up to that speed. Let's slow down for the turns. Haven't discovered the third town yet. Oh, right there. Discovered it. I don't even need that anymore. Discover the place. Now, I don't know if I want to try and... I think I will. I want to drive through this town. Oh, and go down to the bottom. Just cut right through. Yeah, we might as well. We're gonna be discovering little towns. Maybe it has a larger freeway. Probably not. But we can hope. All the time I end up playing this at night. I gotta get a mod just to keep it daytime all the time. It's gonna be like morning time by the time we drop this load off. A big traffic jam here of semi-trucks. That light probably would have taken 10 minutes to try and get through. Oncoming traffic. I'm gonna turn dip down like that too. Oh, I held on to it. Everything's alright. Yeah, the turn dip down back there, and that makes it want to topple over too. Then it starts sliding the weight to one side. the hill turns where you can go over the top of the hill. It tries to like lift the front wheels off, makes them real light. And the ones that dip down, it makes your truck just wanna tip. Makes your truck real top heavy. And then when you try to make it through the turn the last little bit, you don't whip to the opposite direction of what you're turning. Your truck just wants to roll right over. Yeah, whenever it's nighttime, it makes it harder to see, and it probably makes it not as fun to watch. The last 100 miles took forever to shave off. Maybe it got an increase going down to the one town and discovering that, and then going through Salt Lake City, but oh, I was riding on, I don't know how many wheels, but a couple were off the ground. And then, yeah, I want to go left up here so I can cut down, and then back up and go through Salt Lake City. Yeah, I'm not waiting for that light. This hour and 30 minutes idea doesn't seem like it's gonna work too good. Good sleeping game to make time pass, I think. We have to find somewhere to sleep though. Where's this other town right here? Price. There's Price and then Provo. I think we'll save Provo for another time to discover, unless it just lets me discover it. This place got me going up through hills again. Thought we were gonna be done with the hills, but I guess not. That first one looks like they had no taillights on at all. We're gonna go up the hill and then turn directly to the right. Huh. Windy road, my favorite. And it looks like it's gonna be uphill. So that's the town below we can go to. I don't want to have to make this drive any longer, though, and it has to be. We're not even into Utah yet, I don't think. Looks like a big tunnel down there. Oh, I think that's for the train that we were driving by. I wonder if there's a way to drive on the train tracks. Downhill now. Just gotta try not to roll it. Wind turbines on the left. I don't know what that building is. Oh, no, I need to take a right. Just cutting this up to a major town. Yeah, this doesn't look like a very big freeway. Interesting lighting in there. The train cars, they light up once they get closer and then they're dim further away. Try something that deals with my render settings. Alright, we discovered the last town that we wanted to. Except for Salt Lake City, but I think we're going to be driving through that anyways. Nah. Oh, we actually had a green light there. Changed right before we ran it. It's good timing. Oh, we got a roundabout. Oh my god. Get it together. That looks like a big freeway up here on the left. Or directly in front of us, not on the left. Cut through right here. Cut in the oncoming lanes. Their turn lane. Worked. Just gonna drive through that light. Left and right. I think we're on the big freeway finally. Took out that little reflector back there. Oh, it's not there. We're on the Salt Lake City now. Now we can finally shave some miles off. This is a cool little drive describing those tiny towns. And now we gotta do the real mileage. Driving through all those towns is about half our distance. We're almost 780 miles now. We're on Interstate 15 now. Look at this, we got a 3-lane highway and no one on it. Definitely gonna be doing 100 on this. we may have to do one or two more freeway changes. And we should be at our destination in Sacramento. Just foot to the floor, straight. Oh, we're like in Salt Lake City. That was quite fast. Doesn't say we discovered Salt Lake City though. Oh, my bad. We're entering Salt Lake City. Boom, we got Salt Lake City discovered. I'm gonna remove that marker on the map so we don't have to turn around. Salt Lake City discovered. This freeway should take us right into California, I believe. We're just shaving those miles off now. Moving quick. Oh yeah, speed limit of 75. I'd rather make that 105. We're down to 2 lanes, so we can make that work. Looks like they're trying to put us uphill again, but oh, we got a speed limit of 80. We're going uphill and we're doing over 100. And I think this is uphill, maybe. Looks downhill now. I'm gonna go all the way to the right here. You can see traffic up there. As long as there's no guardrails or anything, we'll be alright. Or any sharp turns. Looks like we have a turn coming up. That was a guardrail. We gotta pull into the way station. All that speed and momentum we had there. Just try to do it quick. £80,000. I get it, the vehicle's not in perfect condition. At least we didn't get a ticket. speeding by a truck that's got a flatbed on it. Can't let that happen. Gotta get up to speed here. That way station's still all over speed. There we go, now we're pulling away. Here's why we're not at the speed limit yet. Just hit the speed limit. Hopefully we can finish this load in the next 30 minutes. Oh, we have a tunnel. What that means. Hear that? It did a little echo. It's a cool little detail. This butter right there. That was like a glove. It was one of the most perfect executions I could have had there. Didn't hit no one's car. Didn't get no damage. Perfect. Now it's becoming morning again, drove through like the whole night. I thought we were gonna get there by the time the sun was coming up, but those mountain roads took a bunch of our time. Which is how it is. I held on to it. That's all that's important. We didn't roll it. We're almost there, only 143 miles to go. Should get by pretty quick. We're going downhill now, I should be able to pick up some speed. We're going down Truckee, I believe it's called. Yep. Read the sign. Yeah, we just gotta go down Truckee through. Once you really get to like the bottom of Truckee, we just keep going for a little bit. We're in Sacramento. I don't know how many lefts and rights we have to make after that though. But yeah, we're at like the top of the mountain right here in Truckee. But yeah, after that, we should be there. Mile should disappear pretty quick. But a long drive of like a third of the way across the United States, maybe. So we went from like, the back end of Colorado all the way through the mountains. And we drove through the desert, and now we're driving up the mountain a little bit. We're gonna go back down the mountain into Sacramento. A lot of up and down. It looks like we're gonna be having less than 100 miles pretty soon here. I'm sure I was struggling to get up here. Should have downshifted. But yeah, these miles are just ticking off now. 86, 85, 84. Yeah, we'll be there in no time. Cool little river there on the left. Looks like we went uphill again. I mean, this has to be like the last hill right here. Should just be all downhill now. Yeah, there we go. We got the signs right here. Problem is there's cars in my way. See if I can squeeze through over here. And keep it straight. I get it, I'm speeding. I get it. Oh yeah, 121, 124, 25, 125 miles an hour. That might have been one of my top speeds right there. Now I'm slowing down. You know what, I hit 125. I got a 55 or 54 mile an hour over speeding ticket. If I stay on the left here, I don't gotta worry about speeding tickets. Should have just been doing that. And then you see that guardrail pops out there, tries to get you. It looks like I'm taking a left on another freeway up here. Yeah, I'm going up over top here. Yeah. Slow down a little bit so I can make the turn. I didn't realize how tight it got. That's alright, then we're gonna get off the freeway. I can see our destination. 1,400 miles. What, I think I have like 3 new cities discovered that I think I'll be able to fast travel to a couple of them, at least Salt Lake City should be able to. Now that I've discovered it. Oh, we got a green light up here. Don't mind if I do. Green light wants us to deliver this load. This one's green, but only to go straight, but I'll count it. It did not count it. I counted as it being green though. Right here. Oh, I've delivered this to one of these places before. Yeah, this parking spot sucks for this one. Oh wow, so the other one I delivered to, I had a room in the front. I think I'm gonna back up. Back this up to the road. I'll pull in up over here. I'm gonna do kind of a weird maneuver, but I think this will work. I may be able to loop around the building. Okay, just puts us in the same spot again. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. You kind of gotta get this one close. It's kind of weird. I gotta cut it some more. Yeah, I really needed it cut more. Try to pull it straight out right here. Should give us a little bit more room. I need it really close over here. And then I can follow it through. Yeah, looking good there. Here's the forklift. Alright, scrape the forklift a little bit. I cut it a little too much. I wonder if it'll count if I just back it in here. I'll be able to straighten it out. I did scrape the whole side of that building. Whatever. I go like that. Should straighten it out a little bit. Look at that, perfect. I got an excellent. I think I only paid like $40 a mile. Used 200 gallons of fuel. Like $20,000 in speeding tickets at least. That's good though. Give me a bunch of XP. I get a ton of XP just for the mileage. Yeah. I think that'll pretty much be it though for this stream. Gotta get off right about now anyways, so see y'all next